nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains. We're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. We've got Tatum, Harden out there with Frazier. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. And for Denver, we've got Thompson, and it's Anthony in at power forward. So the Nuggets win the tip. Here's Lever. It's stolen by Frazier.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And here is Tatum. He dishes it to Davis. Over English. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Lever. Anthony, the pass to Lever. Here's English, guarded by Tatum. English's shot is good.
Fat Lever, Lafayette is his given name. A really good passer, good all-around player. Somebody who knows how to set the table and find his guys.
Now here's Frazier. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Anthony.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Lever. Bronx grabs the miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here's Thompson. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw tonight.
One shot.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Now here's Tatum. Duncan trying to break loose. The offensive rebound. Frazier outside. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
The Bronx shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. And Frazier drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's English, guarded by Tatum. English passes to Thompson. There's the pass to Lever. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. English's shot is good.
Alex English has a sweet jumper. A bit unorthodox, but nonetheless sweet and effective.
Here's Frazier. And another miss by the Bronx. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Harden. And Thompson kicks to English. Cuts it 5 from 18. And the shot is long. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. A nice shot by Frazier.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Lever passes to Issel. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. English misses. Here's the Bronx. They trail by 1.
You know, no matter how you feel about James Harden, you've got to respect his love for the game. I mean, he absolutely lives and breathes basketball. And that passion has driven him to become the player he is today.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. And Clark, last year Harden was quoted in saying most players don't really love basketball.
Well, I don't know about most. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe he feels that they don't love it as much as he does, which certainly you could understand. But I can say that very few players have the drive and determination to improve their game the way Harden has. That's part of why he's been an MVP.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And some changes here for the Bronx. Three-pointer, Butler, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, the improvement is evident. Butler, wanting to improve how dangerous he can be from outside, went to work, and he's making it happen.
Here's Kirilenko. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Iverson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Back to Butler. White the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's White. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Giannis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Iverson against Butler. From 15 feet away. And that one's good, Iverson.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
White the pass to Kirilenko. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Butler kicks to Kirilenko. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Kirilenko's got 5 now. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Bronx leads by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bronx.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
So on the floor for the Bronx, we've got White. Siakam is out there with Embiid. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Butler in at the 2 guard. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Here's Billups. Bronx grabs the miss. Now here's Embiid. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Antetokounmpo, no good. Billups against Butler. Billups, no good. The Bronx leading by 5. And it's Butler missing. Here's Vandeweghe. Here's McDyess. The Nuggets with another miss. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Butler. There's Siakam. The feed to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bronx.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo last season. He took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Abdul Rauf.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
Bronx making a switch here. Duncan, he's checked in for Embiid. Williamson comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. James Harden, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Frazier in for White. Both free throws good from Abdul Rauf. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Harden outside. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Abdul Rauf. No good there. Nice D from Frazier.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Mutombo. Harden missing his last shot. Here's English. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
For the 3. And there's Williamson on the assist by Frazier. Williamson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Abdul Rauf. The shot comes out. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Abdul Rauf. Shoots over Frazier. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Here's the Bronx. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Siakam misses. And here are the Nuggets now. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Tumbo, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Lever. Frazier covering. Lever passes to English. Here's Lever. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Mutombo passes to Williamson. The Bronx working now with the fresh shot clock. Here's Frazier. And another miss by the Bronx. Denver trails by 8. And Thompson kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Issel. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Frazier outside. And Duncan gets double teamed. Mutombo passes to Duncan. Frazier scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Harden. They get it back, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's Lever. Frazier covering. The wide open look here for Anthony, and the 3 off target. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now Williamson. He's got 5. Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. Got it off in time. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Bronx holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Bronx leading by 8. They've got Anthony, and it's English in at the small forward position. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Now here's Tatum after the miss from Tim Duncan. In the corner, Harden, 6 on the shot clock. From the arc, here's Duncan, and the dunk by Duncan.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Davis against Anthony, and he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 5 points so far. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Duncan finds Tatum. That 3 off the mark.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's Harden with the drive. He feeds it to Duncan. And here's Tatum for 3. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Duncan. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. Butler, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's White in for Frazier. Denver trails by 6. Anthony with it. 5 points in the game. The pass to Issel. A 3-ball. And another miss by Denver. Kirilenko kicks to Butler. From past the arc, gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work. And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Van Exel. Here's Anthony. Bronx grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. English misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
For the Bronx, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Embiid, he's checked in for Davis. And he sinks the second. And here is Iverson. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Steps back and fires. The Nuggets with another miss. The Bronx leading by 12. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kirilenko. Back to Giannis. Butler against Iverson. And they double up Butler. White wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. White's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To halt the run, Bronx grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
You know, guys, it's not surprising to hear that Joel Embiid gets a lot of inspiration from Hall of Famer Hakeem Olajuwon. Both came to the game late. Both represent the continent of Africa. And Embiid really kind of modeled his game after Hakeem, and that's a heck of a model.
Bronx making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Embiid. 17-point lead, their biggest. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Siakam kicks to White. Pass to Butler. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. White looking around. That's good from 17 feet away. White's got 7 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Iverson. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Bronx holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for the Bronx, Duncan is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Harden. And it's Frazier in at the one. Now here's Iverson. Clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Iverson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. Here's Frazier. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. From 12 feet out, that's tipped. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Embiid, the pass to Siakam. Frazier right side to the middle. Here's Duncan. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Denver making a switch here. English is checked in. Then for the Bronx, Anthony Davis. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Tatum in for Pascal Siakam. Now here's Frazier. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Jokic with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's English. And the layup's good off the glass.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Duncan. Pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Thompson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Misses the 3. The Bronx leading by 14. Harden the pass to Frazier. Back to Harden. From downtown. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
checked in for Denver. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Mutombo, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Williamson comes in for Duncan. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's White in for Frazier.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Butler. Outside, White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bronx?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for White. Here's Lever. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and it's blocked.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Here's Issel, covered by Mutombo. Outside, White. Kicks it to Tatum. Down low. It's tipped. Williamson, the pass to Tatum. And that one comes up a bit short. Denver trails by 17. Here's Anthony. Bronx grabs the miss. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick outside to Butler. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Issel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to English. Thompson outside. Floats one, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
Fires from deep. But they recover it. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. So both teams making some changes here. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Vandeweghe. Phillips against Butler. The pass to McDyess. Bronx grabs the miss. Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Williamson. And another miss by the Bronx. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Phillips dishes to Mutombo. Back to Phillips. Pass to Abdul Rauf. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's McDyess. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Frazier. Count it. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.